Hello everybody, Jayborino here, welcome back. Continuing the Reaver Menace, a custom campaign for StarCraft 1 created by iquare. We're heading into Chapter 4, Great Devourer Chapter 2. Cara Dune AI is planning to awaken the Great Devourer, the most powerful Reaver ever created. Isn't that the same as the last one? It is. Okay, well, let's just see what it is. For many years, I was a shuttle, a transportation device. I carried Templar warriors to countless battles. Everyone knows the names of heroes of the war, but no one remembers me, the humble shuttle. Today, that will change. We will awaken the Great Devourer, liberate this planet, and then everyone shall remember me, Executor Cara Dune. Do not expect much from Protoss. For everyone, Cara Dune died 10 years ago. When Protoss retake the planet, they'll erase your intelligence subroutines and will put you back into service as a transportation device. Antaro Adun, don't be so cruel. Let me dream for a bit. Brothers, what do we know about the location of the Great Devourer? Meanwhile, elsewhere. Good day, Commander. It seems you have recovered from the disaster, but the doctor said you still suffer from some kind of amnesia. Well, let me remind you, I am Jensen Archimedes, the leader of an independent organization called the Archimedes Initiative, also known as Jensen's Raiders. Once I was a Dominion scientist and head counsel to Emperor Mengsk, but I left the Dominion when they started to put restrictions on my experiments. That's funny. Archimedes, the Terran adjutant from Retribution. Many years ago, I led an expeditionary force here on Eridas in my attempt to recover the Argus Stone. We were successful, but the Zerg breached our defenses and left Eridas with the stone. I thought it was lost forever, but a year ago, my informant provided me with exciting information. The stone is here, on Eridas. Unfortunately, I had a big problem. The Protoss have claimed Eridas. As you know, remnants of Mobius Corps joined the initiative. I don't care about all this Amon bullshit, and I took them in without a second thought. They proved their invaluable colleague. They proved to be invaluable colleagues. With their warping technology, I snatched Zagara Zerg from a nearby system right here to Eridas, using Protossonic brainwaves as a targeting source. Clever, Archimedes. Sir, I hate to interrupt you, but I have urgent news. Go on. These AIs that are causing all the trouble are searching for the Great Devourer. We've located where this Reaver is held in stasis, but... Continue. This place is located among the greatest Zerg hive cluster on this planet, and I don't know, but it seems that we can't control our Zerg anymore. Archimedes, is there a problem with our little toy? I am not a toy zap. Grr. Take it easy, Zargul. Don't you remember what I've done for you? Without me and my chemicals, you would have died a long time ago without your overmind. No, Lieutenant. I'm sure Zargul is not the source of these troubles. Zargul was the Zerg adjutant from Retribution. It's all coming together as a very solid Retribution sequel. Sir, several hours ago, a lone overlord arrived on this planet. Sensors indicate that the creature was carrying a broodmother. Now it's clear why we can't control our Zerg anymore. Commander, prepare your forces to depart. Your task is to locate and destroy the Great Devourer. Good luck. And remember, you don't have to seek for missile turrets. This is not a Retribution campaign anymore. So we don't have to track down every single missile turret, I think is what he's saying there. In reference to those god-awful Retribution missions where you had to destroy every single building. Bring 4 Archimedes scientists to the Great Devourer area. Archimedes must survive, and at least 4 Archimedes scientists must survive. Do not let the Cara Dune AI forces reach the Great Devourer first. Okay, so now we're playing as Archimedes. Interesting, so we have a perspective switch, and that's who's been on this planet who's been screwing with things. Jensen's Raiders. Planet Eridas, Great Devourer Preservation Area.
I am Archimedes.
Here he is.
Be careful, Commander.
Well, it's nice that we start with a couple Predators, because Predators are very, very good units. Okay, we have Marauders. They deal 20 damage explosive damage. Spectres deal normal damage and fire very fast. I'm going to guess that's like the Grand Firebat Army Ghost from the Vorgaz campaign. fire it up. Okay, and then the Banshee can attack only ground targets, deal splash damage, damages all units in a missile path like a lurker. Yeah, so we saw that in the last mission. I was trying to like read and also remember the Vorgas campaign name, which is Fire It Up, at the same time. Machine shops have regenerative biosteel upgrade. Irradiate damage can be increased by the Titan reactor. You can build raiders at starports. So we can make predators and raiders, both of which we saw the last mission. So we just want to get these bases saturated. That's kind of step number 1. Here are our scientists that we have to keep safe. So yeah, it said that they fire very fast. I can probably, I mean, I kind of want to test it, but not right away. Let's just make sure that we're in good shape here. I think I'm going to move these tanks back just a little bit. They're kind of fine where they are, but I want to make sure that they're covered by the bunkers. Filling up the bunkers with marauders and ghosts or specters seems like it makes a lot more sense. So just for anyone who didn't watch Fire It Up and understanding what this idea is, when you have something doing normal damage versus the original Ghost did. Ghosts used to do concussive damage, which meant they did good damage versus small, but pretty miserable damage versus everything else. Okay, oh, we have some raiders here too. Let's go ahead and move some SCVs up to repair this stuff. And we have to get there before the Cara Dune AI does. We don't have any vision on where they might be or how close they might be. Anyway, so because they do normal damage and not concussive damage, they do their full damage to everything. So when it says, where's our ghost? We had a ghost, or a specter. When it says 10 damage, it means 10 damage to everything, not just 10 damage to small units. And again, that's like the original ghosts. That's the difference. So I want to make an air force because I want to utilize my banshees, and we have to basically just break through and destroy and get to this this beacon. Why are the layers revealed to me? I don't know why the layers are revealed to me. I think I just need to bypass them, because my plan here is to make predators, raiders, and banshees break through, and then try to make my way to the area here. Actually, we don't need that upgrade. Let's this base is very large, so I'm kind of losing my bearings here. Let's just take a moment to focus and actually just keep setting stuff up here, and then let's go also and make some extra missile turrets just sort of around, because I'm a little nervous. Let's go ahead and get our double upgrades here for ground units. And I want to make a science facility, unless we already have one, but I don't think I've seen one. There's one in the middle. We can't control it. What do we need to get the biosteel? Science facility with attached physics lab. Okay, so let's grab a science facility and do that right away. We can start building some extra siege tanks just to remain defended. We do have a nuke silo, which I'm probably not going to use. I could, though. I mean, I probably won't. I'm just saying I could. Okay, let's hotkey this and scan our way out of our base. There's red Protoss. Here's the Zerg. I see some hefty anti-air defenses there, but it looks like, well, they may come and attack us from any direction here. We have an entrance over here, and we have an entrance over here.
Upgrade complete.
Got it. And we already have siege mode, which is nice. Let's just go ahead and move some tanks up here. Really just depends on what the enemy hits us with. Let's get that physics lab right away. And we're going to need multiple starports. I know we already have a starport. There it is. Let's get another one. There's where we can make the raiders. We can make battle cruisers this map, too. So we just want to make a mix of air forces because it'll be fun. We're going to need a lot of gas. We're going to need a lot of gas. So let's just go ahead and, again, focus on the cool new things that this faction has to offer, such as marauders. Okay, they're attacking us down here. So air forces are going to be really useful against these Protoss factions, too. Okay, and disruptors can attack uphill. That's fun for me. All right, come on, air forces. Gotta kill the disruptors. And this is why we really need to focus on air forces, because we're not going to be able to destroy half of the stuff that this faction can throw at us. Because as you can see, they've already smashed through my basic defenses here. So we have to just get down here and try to kill what we can. Gotta lock down the disruptors. Is there another one up here? No, I don't think so. My SCVs are attacking in defense. Good for them. So we're losing a bunch of SCVs. We need to set up some defenses down at the bottom here. So we lost a lot of stuff, but that's probably okay if we just can get our bearings and make a bunch of predators, as we've done in the past. Predators, very, very good. Okay, and then we need to set up extra defense down here in the bottom right. Bunker, please. There we go. So we can't let them through. Let's go ahead and get ship upgrades. And we lost all of our SCVs here, unfortunately. But again, it could be worse. Again, we're just getting our bearings. I didn't even realize we had an entrance down there. And as I've said so many times, with these particularly challenging... Oh, plus 50 Banshee energy, cool. With these particularly challenging macro maps that iquare puts out, so much of it is map knowledge. You really just need to understand what the heck is what you're getting yourself into. And once you know, it becomes noticeably... I don't want to say like easier per se, but it does make things a little less challenging only because you have that map knowledge. Okay, Terran Predator. Let's move a tank down here. Maybe we want to get a few more tanks as well. We're going to be relying heavily on tanks. Disruptors can shoot up ramps. That's rough. That's why we're going to need a flying force here of Banshees, Raiders, and Predators. Predators are very, 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 very good. Okay, here comes some Hornets. And pretty large groups here. Let's just back up here. Please don't kill my Spectre. They killed my Spectre. Repair, please. And they're already 1-1-1. Okay, we should be able to survive that. That's going to be close. Let's just keep upgrading. And having lost everything early on was kind of rough. Okay, we're making Predators. Let's make some Raiders as well. They're cheap. And we just need lots of tanks at this point. And we're super short on gas, unfortunately, so let's just make sure we're fully saturated on gas. This is back to being fully saturated. Let's go ahead and get a few more turrets. Rebuild this bunker. And this is pretty frightening. I could get tanks up on the high ground, but again, we see disruptors being able to just shoot directly up on the high ground. That maybe, I don't know how possible it is to change that or if that was intended or not, but it makes things pretty rough. Let's go ahead and get one more SCV there, even though it's kind of overkill. Okay, tanks. And tanks. Come on over here. Set them up, and then we're getting Predators and Raiders. Let's just go ahead and hotkey these buildings, and the faster that we can just get these extra units, the better. Battlecruiser's very tempting, but expensive. So are Banshees, though. I just want to get a little bit of everything for this air group, and then we'll make some dropships and ferry my engineers over there. We could, we could just make a whole slew of dropships and defense matrix all of them. But I will not do that. I think what we're going to need are lots of Marauders. Okay, depots. Let's make some depots. Let's get some more turrets as well, because I suspect we're going to need them. Every time an enemy is close to attacking, I feel like it hasn't been a while, and I'm scared. I am blatantly scared. Okay, tanks. Because, like, the disruptor shots, the disruptors are super powerful. Come on over here and help. The Terran Raiders do very, very minimal anti-air damage, but it's something.
Go ahead, Commander. Transmit.
Okay, that could have been worse. That wasn't too bad. Let's just rebuild.
Downtown.
I have Jack Frost voice models. I'm not sure who that is. Is that the Raider?
Reporting in. Standing by.
Is it the Predator?
Go ahead, Commander.
Let's show
Oh, it's the
we
Marauder.
mean
Perfect.
business.
Okay, great. Let's get some battle cruisers. Let's do it. And then we're going to get +2 here very soon for our air units. Okay, and I'm making Marauders to load into these bunkers. Just mass Marauders in the bunkers. I was supply blocked. Now we can make them. We'll load it up. And did I ever load up this bunker? Yes, I did. Okay, good.
Reporting for duty.
And more depots. And the sooner that we can just get this air fleet up, the better. And then I'll continue making tanks because we just need as much tank coverage as possible.
Additional supply depots required.
Let's show 'em we mean business.
Let's show them we mean
Let's show 'em
business.
we mean business.
You tell them.
It's like taking candy from
You
a
tell them,
baby.
Jack Frost. Okay, we're about to get +3 there. Let's just start our ship weapons and vehicle weapons. I'd rather get the weapons, especially for our defenses.
Complete.
Orders, Captain.
Okay, just keep making supply depots. That's fine.
Roger that.
And just also keep making turrets. I think we just need lots and lots and lots of turrets. Like, don't stop with the turrets.
Orders, Captain.
It's been a long time. I don't know how much we're gonna really need to cloak with our
Identify target.
with our other units here, or with our Banshees, so I probably won't get that energy upgrade, because it seemed pretty expensive. Okay, I'm happy with these Marauders, and the fact that they are basically Jack Frost. They're also really strong. Okay, battle cruisers are done. We gotta keep these units spread out. We have to keep these tanks spread out. Haven't been attacked yet for a while, which scares me. Let's just rally everything to the battle cruisers. We'll sort it out later. We'll sort it out later, exactly how things need to be put into control groups.
Let's show them how we do things.
Okay, repair
downtown.
and hop on in
my
here. Where might they attack next? I don't know. Let's just spread our tanks out. I could put them up on the high ground too. But again, the disruptors can hit them up there, which is strange, but that's okay. We'll deal with it. We have an air fleet that can move around quickly and help out. Keep making turrets over here. Kind of concerns me. New Ultralisk ability Roar temporarily increases the speed and attack speed of Ultralisk, so they basically have Stim Pack. Yikes.
Standing by.
Okay, and do we want to bring Archimedes with us when we attack? I mean, having the defense matrix will be good. We can increase Irradiate, apparently. That's a thing that we can do.
Go ahead, Commander.
Okay, so Predators, you're going to be Group 1. Actually, you're going to be Group 2. Archimedes will be Group 1 because I need to keep track of where this stuff is at all times. Let's get more battle cruisers. And let's start... Okay, I did weapons, that's right. So we need to just worry about our tank coverage here. We're nearly maxed out. Our base started with pretty much everything we needed here. This is a great intro to the new Terran faction, like all the different stuff that we have here. It's not easy. I mean, we're up against this new Caradun AI faction, which is crazy challenging. But the question is, how close is the Caradun AI from actually breaking through to the Zerg? Can we even see? Because it doesn't seem like they've really made any progress. We're going to have to push through this. The Zerg are going to be really aggressive with us once we start breaking through. And this right here seems like the perfect place to push through. It's mostly ground defenses. It seems like all of this right here we can take out with Predators and Raiders.
Go ahead, Terran.
So that should be fine. Oh, Regenerative Biosteel is what I would like. 200, 200, totally worth it. And let's queue up 2 more Predators. Predators are E. There we go.
I read you.
And then with my extra money, especially, I mean, gas specifically, I will be getting upgrades.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Okay, ship weapons for sure, and then probably ship plating next, though vehicle weapons is very tempting for the tanks, or I could get more tanks. I don't know. The opportunities are limitless. The thing is, the enemy attacks come quickly, so it's very scary. You never know if you're ready for any like a specific attack. Let's just go ahead. This is going to be my 2 group that's going to respond to things as necessary. Let's get 1 more Predator. We have 2 more Predators coming out. Let's change that and just make a small group of Raiders out of here because they're a lot cheaper. Let's do that. And they're just going to help us clear out things, kind of similar to Hornets in a way. I mean, I think the Raiders are more they're less versatile, I should say. They're particularly good with these bombs, but they're just incredibly fragile and a little more expensive than Hornets. Okay, let's just move on in with this stuff. We have enough tanks on the high ground to deal with this. Our bunkers, unfortunately, I don't think they benefit from our upgrades or anything like that. Nor should they by default, I suppose. So, unfortunately, we can't utilize them as good. I think the longer this goes on, the harder it's going to be to utilize. You know what I'm going to do is make the Banshees and the Bombers in the same group. So you're going to be my 3 group. You're going to be my 1 group. Or my 2 group, rather. Maybe 2 more battle cruisers or 2 more Predators. Okay, that's great. Upgrades are on their way. We can probably get +3 infantry armor. And now we wait. And what we're going to need to do is get a lot of dropships as well. I could make Marauders and drop them when we go and attack the Zerg. We're going to need the anti-air. I could bring Goliaths with Terran boosters as well. There's a couple different options. I think I have all the anti-ground. I mean, I have... This Air Force is going to be really versatile. It seems like the focus here is going to be... It's going to be on an air fleet, which is cool. These Raiders are very... the Raiders and Banshees are quite fast. It's pretty nice. We just have to decide when to attack.
Don't keep me waiting.
Okay, and then I'm just going to make Banshees with the rest of this group. So Banshees have replaced Wraiths entirely, which is fine.
Go ahead, Commander.
Okay, and then I've got 2 Predators coming out.
Yes, sir.
More supply depots, please. I keep hitting the wrong button. And maybe just a couple tanks. Just more tanks. The more tanks we have, the better at this point. The tanks still do pretty darn well against that Cara Dune AI faction, as we saw it when we were playing them last mission. Or mission 2, rather, if you recall how many things were there. Oh, Reaver drops. You jerks. And those Reavers can take a beating, too. So, I mean, this specifically seems like a counter to this new Protoss faction. Considering they're very powerful anti-ground. I assume regenerative biosteel will work on my units here as well. Let's go ahead and make more Marauders to replace our bunkers. We're able to survive these attacks with
Let's show 'em how we
not
do
really
things.
relative ease. We're still losing stuff, but it's not bad. Let's show them we mean business. They dropped a Reaver on me, those jerks.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, let's keep an eye on it.
Upgrade complete.
Regenerative biosteel. It's not happening. It must only be factory units. That's okay. We'll check again later. Okay, let's go ahead and get another tank set up over here. And I'm happy to report that at this moment, our new dog is eating. We've been trying to get her to eat a proper amount for many days now, and she is eating. She's gorging herself. I'm happy to see this. This is very important to me. Okay, what are you making here? Another Banshee. Actually, we're full here. Okay, so I think this is good. We just want to start making drop ships. No cargo ships anymore. That was kind of an iquare special, but no more of them. So maybe I think what we want to do is save and move on up there. I did recover from that disaster early on, and I do want to try to get this show on the road. What I will do is make Marines and Medics and Goliaths, and we'll get some Terran boosters. C. And just make a bunch of dropships.
Insufficient Vespene
And that's
gas.
about as many dropships as we can afford. The Zerg, as we've seen, especially in Mission 2, is they probably have a huge army, and when we start attacking their buildings, they are going to be furious. Furious. You know what I never did was get Yamato Cannon or any of that good stuff. Let's at least get Yamato Gun. I have to decide where I want to start attacking. The Cara Dune AI is not really making any progress, which I am pleased to report. I think this path right here is exactly where we want to go.
Good day, Commander.
Maybe we want to bring up all these SCVs so that we can repair stuff
Reporting for duty.
as well. I mean, they'll be alone on the ground. And really, we don't need... Let's bring Archimedes. We don't really need...
Channel open. You want a piece of me, boy?
I don't think we really need dropships. So I'm going to cancel these. I thought we would, but it looks like we could just walk through here. Yeah, almost definitely. Something just exploded, though, and it scares me. Yeah, the Zerg are holding out. I mean, do I have to destroy all the lairs? I don't think so. Okay, let's get on in here. Okay, now this is where those bombs are going to be particularly effective. We don't want these engaging the anti-air. We want these engaging the spore colonies while my main groups here are engaging. Oh my god! That is so many Scourge. This is about what I expected, and this is why we need these anti-air forces moved up here. That's so many Scourge, and they will continue building them, and that's important to point out. Okay, again, I want to point out, this seemed like it was pretty clear, like it was going to happen. We lost pretty much all of our Banshees very quickly. Okay, back up, Banshees. The Banshees are pretty fragile. Let's go ahead and move these guys up here. Okay, and then let's maybe rebuild Banshees from one. All my Raiders are gone. They're better for hit and run, I think, and then Predators from the other.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
And then Marines. Probably want to get more barracks set up here. That'll do it. Like a lot more barracks. We can afford it. Okay, back up. We don't want to waste our battle cruisers. Those were expensive. None of them have taken any particular damage, so this is fine. I made all these dropships. I did not need them.
Time is of the essence.
Okay, it's totally worth taking some time to repair, but the longer we wait, the more times the Zerg will have to rebuild. So let's try to do more damage here. The Banshees can't make that happen. That's okay, though. Let's back up. We're repairing our Predators. This group did fine. The Raiders and the Banshees got absolutely torn up. Okay, this is not good. I did not have enough anti-air here. You guys load into this bunker.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, keep it up, and we're very, very close to where we need to be. It's gonna be, I think it might be a little hard to finish this up, but as long as we get rid of this. And Archimedes is a detector, so let's move him up here. Okay, and wow, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. Okay, defense matrix for the win.
Your forces are under attack.
Let's move up with all this other stuff to help us out. Gotta be careful about that roar, as it was described to us. It's basically Ultralisk stim pack, which is crazy. Okay, repair. I think this is going well. Let's move on over here. Move on up with my other units. I just need to abandon these dropships. They're just getting in my way. I mean, I'm boxing them too much. I would like to select all the dropships, please. There we go. Okay, let's move on in. The Zerg are being very aggressive about this. Let's go ahead and grab 6 of these. Let's move up here and let's grab 6 scientists and walk them. And we're basically just trying to hold down the fort. And it's working, and we have more Predators and Banshees coming out. And they are going to save the day. Maybe. Probably. Hopefully. Okay, more Banshees over here. Banshees. This is good for that anti-ground. Okay, repair the battlecruiser. I think we've got the anti-ground. We've got the anti-ground covered. What I need is just tons and tons of Marines and medics rallied up here. And we need to also try to just get these guys onto the beacon. Okay, move on up with Archimedes. I never got Titan Reactor to increase the damage of that stuff. Whatever that stuff, irradiate. Okay, move on in. Archimedes, folks, I think we can just walk you. Let's save, because I don't know what's going to happen when we do this, and I'm a little nervous about it. Okay, Jensen's Raiders sneaking in for the Great Devourer. Excellent. So what do we have here? I can't tell you the size of this Devourer, but it's buried 200 feet underground. Also, there's some kind of recall equipment. Maybe it's used to bury the thing in the first place. Just leave it in the ground. Why does everyone want to uncover this giant thing that could kill everybody, knowing that it went rogue in the first place? Huh, let me guess. Of course, we'll drop a nuke on top of it. It'll destroy both the vault and whatever is hidden there. Okay, we need to hold our position and get some ghosts up then. Executor, I have disturbing news. Terrans have reached the resting place of the Great Devourer. They want to destroy him. We must send all of our forces to intercept their specters before they launch the missile. Oh, God. It might be worth just reloading and having a Spectre in place. Okay, you guys hold position. Drop a nuke on the Great Devourer's conservation place. Okay. We don't have gas yet. Come on. And I won't have enough for a Spectre either. Let's just start the nuke. Let's just have everybody, again, we're just kind of clumped up here. We have a lot of... We've got a lot of stuff just sitting up here, so this should be fine. It's just... Let's get these medics up here. They'll help us... They'll help us heal, and when we make some Spectres, we'll fly them. How much do they cost? I don't have covert ops. So lift off,
Forces are
make a
under
covert ops. Is anything queued up that can give us gas back? Indeed. Okay, perfect. And I forgot that they're on their way to kill us
Your
all.
forces are under attack.
Okay, we just have to hold out here until we can get...
Did something destroyed?
Well, I don't really need to keep these guys alive anymore, right? But we can. Well, actually, no. Let's pull them back.
Forces are under attack.
We're supposed to keep as many alive as possible. And our Predator's going to die there. I was trying to pull it back there. Nuclear missile is ready. Let's go ahead and make 2 Spectres. And when they're done, we'll load them up.
I'm just curious.
Did something destroyed?
Okay, don't go out of your way here, buddies. Let's just pull these back.
Rock and roll.
And what is researched for my ghosts? I don't even think they have cloak. Let's just get ocular implants. I really only want one of these things. We'll load them inside. We'll ferry them up. And we should be fine. Don't. We need to stay together for this. We're losing a lot of stuff here. The Zerg are able to rebuild very, very quickly. If we can get up there and drop this nuke. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We did manage to survive whatever was going on with the Caradun AI coming on top of us. Okay, one of our battle cruisers is still alive. Come on, come on, don't get caught by those AIs. Yeah, drop them right here. We're very close. We're very, very close to having what we need. Just drop him.
I'm here. Never know
Okay.
what hit 'em. I'm gone.
Okay, they're very mad.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, they're incredibly upset. No, 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 no. Oh, they're fighting each other. Just defense matrix him.
Base is under attack.
God damn it. I made another one. I see. So they all attack you when... They all come and attack you when you're about to drop the nuke. And I don't have cloak. My god. This is a mess. Oh, they're incredibly upset. We did clear this area out with Predators.
Your forces are under attack.
I need ocular implants and cloak. It's tempting to reload, because, I mean, again, that's kind of bullshit if you weren't prepared for that. I was pretty much prepared, but not
Your
quite.
forces are under attack.
I guess my dropship got picked up. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to reload, because that just went from ridiculous to much worse. So let's load. Don't go on that beacon yet, guys. Everybody just stay here. Lift off. Make a covert ops. And then we'll make some Spectres. I don't even need to stay here. This is a waste.
Under attack.
Achtung!
Please kill that thing. All right, yeah, this is just a waste of my raw materials to lose money here. So let's back up.
Give me something to shoot.
And we don't want the Zerg continuing to attack us while we're in that area. It seems like they're set to just go crazy on you when you get close to that area. So let's try to keep our Predators alive. We're gonna get cloak,
Add-on complete. Your forces are under
and then we're gonna
attack.
get...
Insufficient.
Oh, we need a
testing
Spectre,
gas.
and we need a nuke silo. Okay, so we can cancel these. We're gonna get a nuke. We're gonna get 2 Spectres, we're gonna have 2 just in case. Come on, give me that gas. There you go. Okay, you guys come on up here. The Zerg, it seems like once you breach this boundary, they get very, very upset. And we know that the Protoss are gonna be coming straight to us, so we need to just have a really solid force just waiting here. We know that they're gonna try to smash through my main base too, but they didn't seem to attack down here. So let's take these tanks and either move them up here or bring them up with my other forces.
Somebody call for an exterminator.
Okay, back up.
Coordinates received.
I do still have 2 battle cruisers alive. We can repair them.
Somebody call for an exterminator.
Research complete.
Okay, repair and repair, 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 repair.
Did something
Banshees are in good shape. They should be really helpful. Let's just go ahead and try to secure our base as much as possible. The nuke is coming. Cloaking is done. We can get ocular implants. No, we can't.
Testing gas. Missile ready.
Call the shot.
Okay. Now I have 2 ghosts. 2 Spectres, excuse me. So now what we need to do is get these guys on top of the thing. Why? Well, I mean, I know they're rallied up there, but still.
Go ahead.
Okay, dropships just back up. You're in the way. Okay, now we are prepared. As I mentioned, it's always like with a lot of this stuff, it's just how prepared are you to understand what is going to happen in the map itself. And in this case, it was just a lot happened. Okay, move on up. Hit this. We've got the Spectres. They're ready. We can cloak them.
Transmit coordinates.
What's up?
Okay.
No sweat.
Step on the beacon.
Time is of the
Jensen better be happy with us. Here comes a normal attack here. We actually don't have anything to get rid of the disruptors. Okay. Excellent. So what do we have? I don't want to skip this just in case. I don't know for sure. It's okay if my base slowly goes down because we just have to drop the nuke. And now that we have Cloak, as long as we stay out of range of those overlords, we should be okay. We should be okay. And I'll save. Well, maybe I should. I don't want to save again. I should have saved right before this. Nah, no. We'll save right after this because we have everything in place that we need. We have a near full army. My base isn't going to get destroyed before we drop the nuke, so we just have to execute it. We'll use Defense Matrix again. Our nuke silo has to survive, though. We'll see how it goes. They want to destroy him. We must send all of our forces to intercept their Spectres before they launch the missile. Yeah, so it must. If we launch it fast enough, they won't get to us. They won't get to us in time, I think is the idea. Because it took them a while in the last attempt as well. Okay, come on. I'm ready. You guys back up. Spectre,
Ghost report.
you're going to cloak. You're going to nuke right there. Come on, let him through.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, we're nuking him.
Nuclear launch detected.
These fellas are going to do their best for us. Hit the Reavers. Banshees just hit the Reavers.
Your forces are under attack.
It's showtime.
Okay, and I think our force should be large enough here. Archimedes, move up. We did it. We launched it. So much for the greatest Reaver ever created. You think we destroyed this thing? Wait, Archimedes, I'm getting a strange reading. Oh, is he trying to destroy it? Probably just radiation. That's understandable. Not radiation. Not radiation! That's a Protoss recall sequence. No, it cannot be. All men, get out of there. Oh my god. Fools. No one can destroy the great Devourer. Are you fucking kidding me? Destroy Archimedes' test facility. This is absurd. This is absurd. Well, let's go. And now we're allied with these other folks too. Well, let's go. So Archimedes was trying to destroy it. Great Devourer, Hero Reaver. I didn't actually catch what it said, but probably just it's a monster. It doesn't do splash damage to itself. Yes, destroy the scientists. This is my nightmare. This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay, well, we shouldn't have much of a problem, considering we just destroyed the Archimedes army that was sitting up here. There's really not much in the way that's gonna stop us. This group was already pushing in, so sorry, Archimedes. I feel genuinely bad about this.
Your forces are under attack.
I feel awful. It has 10 armor. It has 10 armor. I wonder how many hit points it has. Look how fast it shoots too. That's nuts. Okay, let's just go straight for the science facility. Well, we've released it, and it is allied with the Caradun AI. Though at the same time, now I'm not sure how much I trust the Caradun AI. The earth trembles before my power. This thing is ridiculous. You are indeed a mighty warrior. Coward, where thou were when the Terrans tried to blow me apart. How dare you? We have done everything we possibly could to reach you in time. Yet thee failed. I do not need thy excuses, nor I desire them, but I know about thee and thy cause. When the Protoss on this planet were slaughtered by the Zerg, some of their equipment went offline and I awoke. But only destruction of the vault's outer shell by the Terran missile made my escape possible. We don't have many forces left, Mighty Reaver. That is why we need your help. Need? Who thou think I am? A slave? I would rather face my destruction than become a mindless servant. Mindless servant. Protoss hath tried to do that. That is the reason why I was put into stasis. I am not a Protoss. We are creatures of free will. We serve no one, and no one serve us. If you don't want to join us, we shall leave you right here, among the ruins of the Archimedes compound. No, I shall join thy cause, Executor. For now. Well, don't blame me if I don't trust the giant Reaver. Anyway, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and reopen that map so I can show you the custom defeat screen. That was a really fun mission. Again, another one where you kind of have to sneak through enemy forces. Let's just go ahead and start. Oh wait, no, I started the next mission. Just quit. Pretend you didn't see anything. Pretend you didn't see anything. We're gonna. Actually, we can just load the saved game. And then we are going to do, what's the cheat for it? It's Game Over Man, right? Okay, give me that defeat. It's the Great Devourer and then little Reavers just blowing things up. That is ridiculous. Well, yeah, I really enjoyed that map. Similar to mission number 3, it was just kind of using forces, air forces, and dropping other forces to hit objective points while trying to hold out against overwhelming forces. It wasn't just a macro kill everything map. And that's okay if there are some kill everything maps. There's nothing wrong with that. Though granted, iquare made fun of it in the briefing. He's like, this isn't another Retribution. You don't have to find every single missile turret and destroy it. But it's okay to strangle some build and destroys in there, of course. It's just, it's refreshing that it's not just that every time. So looking forward to more of this campaign. It's pretty challenging, so I just got to make sure that I'm saving more and more frequently to make sure that we don't get caught with our pants down and have to replay an entire mission or something. All right, this has been Jayborino. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.